All right, here we go. Live stream is online. This will probably go on YouTube as well as a video recording. Yeah, so welcome everybody. Today I will be doing some solo dungeons, as the title says, and I will be doing them without a weapon. I created this weaponless build right here, and I'm gonna go over the build really quick right now while there are very few viewers. And yeah, then we will go into the dungeon. So for the build right now, as you can see, no weapon. I'm using slime craw on the head. And by the way, this whole build is not optimized at all. So you will see all kinds of blue items and like wrong traits and stuff, and enchantments also. But yeah, this is just a fun build I've created yesterday. So basically I'm running slime craw, 2 pieces on the helmet and obviously the shoulders, just for some more damage. And because we can't run more than 2 full piece 5-piece sets. So basically I'm running 1 5-piece set, 1 monster set, 1 mythic item, and a 2-piece part. So basically, yeah, slime craw monster set, and I'm using 2 pieces of Medusa. So basically, these are the Medusa pieces, just to get some heavy armor for all of the mitigation, and also some crit chance, obviously, from the 2-piece bonus. The 5-piece that I'm using is Draugr. This gives me flat damage on every basically on every occasion, on every damage I deal. It's going to be 311 more. So this is really good because it isn't affected by your weapon or spell damage or anything. So even without a weapon, this is going to do flat more damage, which is really nice, especially with the skills I'm using, which I'm going to show you in a second. And then, yeah, this is just more Draugr. And as you could already see by my buffs, I'm running the Oaken Soul Ring. Now, the reason I'm using this with this weaponless build is because of the major courage and some of the other buffs really help offset the damage I'm losing from running a weapon. And also because I've decided to build this on Templar because of the synergy of Draugr set with the Templar skills. And because on Templar you have such powerful spammer builds, I feel like you don't really need a back bar on a Templar solo build because you're just going to be spamming the same button for the whole time, most of the time anyways. So yeah, that's why I'm using the Oaken Soul Ring, and we're just going to run 1 bar with all of these nice major buffs and minor regeneration buffs it gives us. So yeah, and for the skills, I'm using basically the spammer builds, Radiant Glory and Puncturing Sweep. Of course, Puncturing Sweep, one of the most like OP abilities probably in this game. And the reason this is really good with Draugr is because this hits 4 times, and on every single hit we're gonna get the bonus from Draugr. So this adds a lot of damage to Puncturing Sweep. And with Radiant Glory, it's kind of the same thing. This hits 3 times within the 1.8 seconds. So 3 hits of Draugr as well. And yeah, so basically without any weapon, this can go up quite a bit and do some massive damage, especially Radiant Glory, obviously, where the target is low in health, is going to do some insane damage. And then the other 3 skills I'm using is Purifying Light, which copies some of the damage we deal and then releases it afterwards, and it also heals, which is really nice. Spear Shards, because of the damage, simply because it ticks every second. Oh, actually, no, this is the wrong bar. Yeah, this I have to switch in a fire, obviously. I'm just gonna use Trap Beast for now because I don't have I don't have the Razor Caltrops unlocked yet, so this is kind of a placeholder on this character at least. So yeah, Trap Beast just as a placeholder, and because it gives us the minor force, which is just going to increase damage. And then Channeled Focus, basically because this gives the Magica regeneration, which is really nice if you plan on spamming the spammables. So we need the Magica regeneration to be able to do that. And then for the ultimates, this is also a placeholder because I haven't unlocked the Fighters Guild ultimates yet on this character. So I'm using Crescent Sweep just for some more damage. And because with the Oaken Soul Ring, obviously we have major heroism. So we're going to generate a lot of ultimate all of the time. And we can basically use this ultimate here, Crescent Sweep, we can use it very often because yeah, it only costs 74 ultimate on Templar. So yeah, that's the build for now. And oh, I've just been invited to a guild. Why not, man? So okay, let's go into a dungeon. Actually, I've never taken this build on a dungeon yet, and I just realized I have the back bar equipped. So let me just change that real quick, because that's obviously the wrong bar. Also, I'm gonna open the YouTube live stream chat in just a second, and I'm gonna preemptively adapt the audio because last time it was quite loud. And maybe you can tell me in chat if the audio is fine now. It was probably very loud just a second ago. So yeah, let me just open the live stream chat on my phone. Just give me a second so I can read any messages coming in. All right. So here we go. I can see your messages now. Hi. I'm a good Templar. Yeah, you sure are, man. And I'm trying to be the best no weapon Templar. So okay, let's go into a dungeon now. Solo, obviously. I have to check that I don't have it on veteran because I didn't try out anything with this build yet. So maybe it's not going to be good enough to do veteran. So let's just do normal dungeon for now. And yeah, let's see what I could start with. Maybe we can do, let's see. We could do Banished Cells, Corollary. That's a long dungeon. Let's see, Unhallowed Grave. Black Heart Haven is kind of annoying, I think. Yeah, I guess we could just do Spindleclutch 1 for now, just to give it a try. And yeah, if we beat that, then we can move on to some more more difficult dungeons. And yeah, today we're just gonna try out this no weapon build, no weapon 1 bar, and gonna see how it performs. So for those of you who just joined, I detailed the build, like the abilities and the equipment. I've shown that in the beginning of the stream, and I'm gonna do it again after the first dungeon probably for the people who join in. So then you can see what exactly I'm running. But basically it is a no, oh, and I have to equip the ring again, obviously. It's a no weapon Oaken Soul ring build, so 1 bar. Okay, let's go. So just gonna see, I think the healing should be pretty good on this build because obviously puncturing sweep or puncturing spears or whatever it's called, puncturing strikes, it heals for a percentage of the damage, which is like 40%. So survival should be pretty fine. And And yeah, we're gonna see how it goes on the boss, I guess. Good luck, don't get caught by the guards. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not as bad of a person as you are, you know. You always run around and kill the innocent people in this game. I don't do that, man. I'm not gonna get caught. The only criminal thing I do in this game is steal all the safe boxes, you know. And whenever the guards get me, I just pay the fine, you know. I just pay them. But I guess if you're really notorious, then the fine is gonna be too much to pay at some point. Alright, so I already see, again, I did not test this build before, but what I can already see is that the Magicka regeneration is not really enough. Even if I'm standing in the rune focus here, if I keep spamming puncturing strikes, it's definitely not enough regeneration. So I will probably see about that after this first dungeon and see if there are some things I could improve on. But yeah, again, this is only like my first version of the build, and I will probably have to improve it a lot to actually be viable in like veteran dungeons or something. But yeah, this is the first version of the no weapon, 1 bar Templar. And yeah, also I really have to get used to this kind of weird rotation here, which is why I'm not using it correctly right now, but yeah, I'm just trying to do this first dungeon I've ever tried this on. What's good, bro? Hey man, what's good? Welcome to the stream. As you can see, running something quite different from the first stream. First stream I ever did, a few weeks ago I think. That was my very optimized solo build, and this is just a fun build with no weapon. But yeah, I think it's doing fine right now, of course, but yeah, this is a normal dungeon, so I guess that's not that hard to do. And maybe if it keeps doing fine, then I'm probably gonna try a veteran dungeon afterwards. But I'm really not sure if that's gonna work. It might be really hard. We'll see. But yeah, for now it's working for this. So yeah, and yeah, this is basically what I like to do. You know, I like to create the builds in this game and really theory craft and get the most out of the build. And so I've already kind of perfected this build on paper in the build generator, but obviously I don't have the full equipment leveled up and all of the enchantments and trades. It's gonna take some time. Try clearing a guild dungeon with it low. Basically, so I think what you're referring to is a trial, which is kind of like the bigger dungeon, which is meant for 12 people instead of 4. But yeah, this is definitely not going to be strong enough to solo a trial. That's going to be a mission I'm going to try to accomplish on my main build. This is just a fun build, man. This is just for fun and to see people's reactions, because I've been to a few group dungeons already with this, and people were like, man, where's your weapon, and everything like that. And then they see that this can actually do some decent damage. You know, it's obviously not as much as a real kind of actual like good build, like a real build could do. But yeah, it's probably gonna be fine for the solo dungeons, and that's the aim. And if I can do veteran dungeons on this, then I'm totally happy. So we're gonna see about that after the dungeon. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this rotation. I've got so much ultimate regeneration, it's quite weird. I'm not used to casting my ultimate that often. Also not used to activating this rune focus all the time, but we really need it. Because otherwise we're just gonna run low on Magicka. And yeah, so I think that what we can see right here is the tankiness is already on point. I can show you my stats, like my resistances and everything after this dungeon, but I feel like defensive-wise, we are very much on point already. But yeah, probably gonna lack the damage needed for some of the veteran dungeons. But we'll see. We'll let it surprise us. It was an accident. I returned from Cyrodiil, accidentally began to inspect a lost chest, and they hung a fine on me. Some women rushed to fight. I had to defend myself, and then, yeah, I mean that's what happens in this game, you know. You just loot some chests, you know, thinking nothing bad, and then it turns out they belonged to other people, and those people, they call the guards on you. It really sucks, man, but that's how it is. It's just the people in this game, you know, they don't like to share. They will tell on you. Really nasty NPCs in this game. Could you do a build where you only use your ult? That would actually be really funny, but the thing is, like, this build is probably gonna be as close to that as it gets. Especially if as soon as I unlock the fighter skills ultimate, then we're just gonna blast the ultimate all of the time and it's gonna do a ton of damage. But the thing is, like, with anything above normal dungeons, only using an ultimate, it's probably not gonna get you far. It's just gonna take forever to clear the dungeons. And also you have to keep in mind, when you're only using your ultimate, then you don't really have anything that can heal you. So basically you would have to stack a lot of health regeneration, like health recovery. And the best way to get health recovery is by using the CP, which gives you health recovery if you are high on ultimate. So if you're using your ultimate all the time, then you're not gonna get the health recovery. So that might be really difficult. Just gonna read some more messages here. Then I decided to punish them all for this case, and at the same moment I came across some kind of pyromancer thief who saw that I was killing people, began to set fire and rob. And then I met you, which I am very happy about. So I'm a good Templar. I even love Jackie Chan movies. Man, if you love Jackie Chan movies, then you're obviously a good person, and they shouldn't arrest you. They shouldn't put a fine on you, and they should just let you do your thing, man. That's my opinion. I was ready to pay a fine, but she attacked me. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. The NPCs in this game are just super nasty. They're just super nasty. They don't want to see you win. That's what it is. They see a young man win, you know, and they want to punish him. They don't want to see this. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you skill like your ledger domain enough, you can just run around and steal things without getting caught. But if you start killing people, man, that's a different story. They're probably gonna get you for that. Alright, so next boss right here. Let's see if this time I can remember to actually use Radiant Glory, because I wasn't even using that on the first step, which I definitely should have. And yeah, what I really like about Templar, obviously with Puncturing Strikes, which I'm using all the time, we've got an AoE thermal, so it's really easy to clear like these trash mobs and everything. They're just gonna die left and right, man. That's what it is. We don't stand a chance. And now I think it's the time to use Radiant Expression right here. Radiant Glory, actually. And as you can see, that deals quite a lot of damage, even though I don't have a weapon. I've already collected that. Yeah, let me just take it anyways. Gonna deconstruct it. Alright, yeah, so this dungeon is going pretty easy so far. And yeah, I think I'm actually gonna try do a veteran dungeon after this. It's probably gonna get even a lot easier when I have the right gear and everything. But yeah, for now, I think this is doing just fine. I mean, what most people are looking for when they make solo builds is just soloing normal dungeons anyway. But yeah, of course, veteran dungeons, soloing those is very useful as well because of the purple gear that you get and the monster helmet, which you can get at the final boss. So if we can do veteran with this build, then I'm certainly going to do it. And that's going to be glorious. Because, I mean, my main build is strong enough to solo veteran dungeons, but if I manage to do it without a weapon, I think people are going to be surprised. You know, I don't think people expect this build to be so strong. But it's all thanks to the open soul ring. That mythic is so powerful, especially on the no weapon build. And actually, I was searching YouTube for like no weapon builds, and people were doing all kinds of like light and heavy attack builds and stuff. And I don't really know why, because yes, of course, you can buff your light and heavy attack quite a lot, independently of weapon and spell damage. But at the same time, that's just gonna not be close to having a spammable like radiant strikes or whatever it's called, puncturing strikes. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know why you would focus on like heavy attacks with a no weapon build. Doesn't really make sense to me, because the strongest heavy attacks you can get are on the lightning staff, which I use on my main build. But like if you use no weapon, then your heavy attacks just not gonna do close to enough damage to solo a veteran dungeon or something. So yeah, really excited to see if I'm gonna be able to do the veteran dungeon after this. We're closing in on the final boss right here, so the dungeon is gonna be finished pretty soon. And right after that, I'm gonna do some veteran dungeons. Actually, I have to think about which dungeon to do, because some of the veteran dungeons have like certain bosses which are really hard. So I'm not gonna do probably Wayrest Sewers, because the last boss on Wayrest Sewers 1 is actually really strong. If you've watched my first video or like my first live stream on this channel, then you're gonna know that I kept dying on the last boss at Wayrest Sewers 1 veteran solo, because the last boss just did so much damage on veteran at least. Actually, I'm getting quite a lot of damage in here. I should have probably pulled these groups individually, but hey, we're just gonna go all in. And yeah, I mean, it went really easy so far. We are at the last boss right now. And as you can see, my light attacks actually deal okay damage as well, thanks to Drogokin. So yeah. Alright, let's just kill this last mob right here, and then I'm gonna go and hopefully kill this boss. Alright! Let's go. So just gonna somehow keep my resources in check by doing some heavy attacks. And yeah, hopefully not gonna die. Hopefully gonna kill her rather quick. Let's dodge that. And yeah, as you can see, I'm not really using my rotation at all. I really have to get used to this build. I haven't been running any kind of normal builds for some time now, because as you can see on my other video, my main build is actually a cheesy heavy attack build, so I'm not really using abilities that much, and that's why I'm not used to it and keep messing this up. But yeah, so far it's going just fine. And as soon as she gets to half damage, or to half life, I mean, you will see that we're just gonna do a lot more damage because of Radiant Glory. So let's not forget to, oh actually I'm about to almost die here. Let's not let that happen. I can't even run out of health. Okay. But yeah, this is fine. I'm probably not gonna dodge her AoEs anymore because it costs too much stamina to roll dodge all the time. So I'm probably just gonna keep on spamming my spammer bolts. Yeah, just let me hit that. Alright. Yeah, this is going pretty good. So it seems like we will be able to finish the first normal dungeon at least without dying. And that's a good sign. I hope we can keep this up. And yeah, I think she's at pretty much half health now. I haven't turned on the percentage health display yet on this character, so I can't see exactly how much percent she got, but it's probably going to be around 45% or something now, so I'm just going to start using Radiant Glory. And as you can see, that does about 4,300 damage per tick right now. And that's going to increase massively as her health goes down farther. So yeah, they can see 5,000 damage now, 5,300, 5,400, and it just keeps increasing like that. 10,000 damage crit. Your health isn't even moving, lol. Yeah, that's because I'm using these healing abilities all the time, you know. And I keep using the wrong one, actually, but it's fine. It's just a normal dungeon for now. And, yeah, it's kind of working. And now this is going to do a lot of damage, 14,000 damage crit, 15,000, 15,000, 9,000 damage no crit, 16,000, yeah. And that's going to be the end of her. Nice. So, first dungeon completed. Alright. Nice. Didn't collect that one yet. It's great to have. Alright, so that was really easy. Even though I kept messing up the rotation and everything, I still managed to finish it without dying, so I guess that's good. And yeah, just gonna go out right now and gonna try to do a veteran dungeon. I'm sorry that we met under such circumstances. Interesting build you have. Yeah, thanks, man. And yeah, we met when you had like, I think, how much fine was it? Like 50,000 fine or something? Man, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And we actually met right in the city where I am right now. Yeah, your fine was just through the roof, man. All right, so let me turn the difficulty up to veteran, and I hope I can complete a veteran. And also, just for the people who joined the stream, I'm just gonna go again over the build really quickly. So this is using the Oakensaw Ring Mythic, which means that we can only use one ability bar instead of two, but we get all of these nice buffs, which helps offset the fact that we are running no weapon. This is a no weapon build. And yeah, for the items, obviously because we have no weapon, we can't run 2 5-piece sets. So what I'm running is 1 5-piece set, which is Drogelkin. I'm running a 2-piece monster set, which is Slimecraw, and I'm running 2 pieces of Medusa just to get some more heavy armor in, and for the nice 2-piece bonus of critical chance. And that's basically it item-wise. And then the skills, you have already seen those in action right now, but I'm running Radiant Glory and Puncturing Sweep as the spammer builds, which both heal. This one heals for 40% and Radiant Glory heals for 20%. And then Purifying Light just for some more damage and some heal. Trap Beast is only a placeholder for Razor Caltrops because I don't have that unlocked yet. Channeled Focus for the Magicka recovery as well as some healing. And then Crescent Sweep Ultimate, which is a placeholder for the Fighter's Guild Ultimate. But basically this just deals a lot of damage. And we can cast it very often because we gain Ultimate every second due to the Oakensor Ring. So yeah, now I'm gonna select a dungeon to do on Veteran. And I really hope I can do this, because otherwise this is gonna be a little bit embarrassing, but yeah, we're gonna see. So what can I do? Blackheart Haven, definitely not. Fanglyre, I mean, maybe. Unhallowed Grave. Actually, I think I'm gonna do, where is it? I'm really bad at finding dungeons. Selene's Web, definitely not. Tempest Island. City of Ash. I could try City of Ash. Let's just do it. I think it's a cool looking dungeon, so it's gonna be a spectacle to watch, even if I fail and I die. Which I don't hope will happen, but I mean it's Veteran, so yeah, probability is pretty high actually. All right, little refreshment before the dungeon. And okay, let's try to do this. I will really have to concentrate on my rotation right now, because if I keep messing up like I just did, then it's not going to be nice. It's really not going to be nice. Alright, remember to always put down the rune focus for the healing and recovery, because otherwise it won't look good. And yeah, I mean the Magicka sustain is kind of going fine, but yeah, this is not gonna be enough to sustain on some of the harder boss fights. So I will definitely have to add some more recovery in this build. And yeah, I might just change the Mundus Stone. Actually, I didn't show you this part of the build yet. I'm running for Mundus Stone, I'm running the Lady for some more resistances. So I might actually change that for the Atronach to get some more magical recovery. Because that's definitely not enough right now. But yeah, these trash groups, I mean, it's enough for those, but we're gonna see how it goes on the boss. And I doubt that I will be able to sustain there. Alright, so just finishing him off. Alright. So, let's go down here. I don't want to jump off this and die. Alright. So I think, I'm not sure actually if, yeah, I think I have to go over there first. This should be the first boss over there. And okay, trash mob. Have to remember to use the Roan focus, otherwise I'm gonna run out of Magicka. And yeah, you can really see how fast I regenerate the ultimate. I just used it and we are already at 30 again. 40, 50, 60, and I can ultimate again. So yeah, this is really a lot of ultimate regeneration we have in this build, just because of the open soul ring, of course. Just gonna finish him off with some melee attacks. Just gonna throw my fists at him. Yeah, I love punching stuff in this game because you don't get to do it very often. You almost always have a weapon equipped. But yeah, I love punching. Even though it doesn't do a lot of damage when I just punch them with light attacks, but hey, it's about the fun and not about the damage. And yeah, I mean, if I can solo a veteran dungeon with this, I guess the damage is enough. You know, I guess it's enough then. Alright, so the boss is right in there. It's gonna come out as soon as these trash mobs here die. So we're just gonna have to deal with them first. And yeah, I mean, this build is gonna get quite a lot stronger when I unlock the abilities that I'm missing and get like better gear and stuff. But I think this is doing pretty fine already. I might do in the future some streams or videos where I go specifically into like builds and theory crafting and like how I come up with these kind of builds, solo builds. But yeah, for now we're just gonna do some solo dungeons mainly on the stream because that's what I enjoy doing and I enjoy sharing. Let's get it, yeah man, let's get it. That's exactly what it is. So actually, yeah, as you can see, I just ran completely out of magicka there and I might actually die before. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. Yeah, I really have to ramp up the magicka recovery. If this would have happened on a boss, I'm pretty sure I would have died. I'm just gonna heavy attack right now to get back. Oh, actually, heavy attacking doesn't even give me back any resources because I'm not using a staff. So actually it's pointless for me to heavy attack. Yeah, I guess that's just the stuff that you figure out as you play. And yeah, that's why I'm doing this right now. This is really just a test run. I've never done any solo dungeons on this build before this stream. So yeah, doing a veteran dungeon right now is kind of varying actually. But I mean, so far it's going okay, I would say. Yeah, maybe the boss right over there is gonna change that. We're gonna see. What a clutch. Yeah, alright, so now the boss is gonna come out. I'm gonna let him walk out because I need to regenerate some magicka before I engage him. Actually I'm not using any food and stuff right now, so actually let me get some food in and a potion as well. If I even have some on me, because I might not have any. Yeah, I don't have any actually. Let me actually just use the... I don't really want to use the Gold Coast ones. But yeah, just screw it. I'm just gonna use them. So, and also gonna use the meal right now just because I don't have anything else. It's fine, I have more of that in my bank and stuff. Alright, so let's try to do this first veteran solo boss I'm ever doing on this build. And let's see how it goes. Alright, I can already see he's doing a little bit of damage, at least. I really have to dodge that. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting if I can survive this. But to be fair, this is probably the easiest boss in this dungeon. So killing him doesn't really mean a whole lot, but Yeah, come over here, trigger my trap. And yeah, I keep using the wrong abilities actually. I really have to get used to this. Oh, touch that. Don't want to get hit by his big fist. Yeah, this seems to be going fine actually, so far. Touch that. The stamina sustain is quite rough as well. If I was blocking and stuff, then this would be really bad right now, which I might have to do on the other bosses. So we're gonna see how that goes. But Magicka sustain is actually okay right now, which is because I have to keep dodging his stuff, and in that time I'm not casting, so that gives me time to like regenerate Magicka, and yeah, that's why it's going okay so far. Yeah, he's probably at half health now, so I'm gonna soon start using Radiant Glory instead of the spear, because that's gonna do a lot more damage. Okay, I think it's time to use it now. Yeah, that already does 7k on the crit, so that's pretty good. 4k, alright, yeah. And yeah, this part should be pretty easy now, because now I'm doing a lot more damage than before, which also means even though the ability is healing me for less, because it's so much more damage, I'm also getting healed for more. So yeah, I actually still should dodge his abilities, even though we're doing more damage now. Definitely shouldn't try to get hit by that. Alright. And also the cool thing is that when we use Radiant Glory, this is obviously a ranged ability, so I don't really have to stand in front of him all the time. Only reason I'm doing that is because my rune focus, this area on the ground, which I obviously want to stay in to get the buffs. So yeah, there he goes. Just gonna use ultimate now for fun because I kept messing that up and didn't use it on the whole fight. Yeah, just gonna take that. Alright, and I just realized that even though I equipped my meal and my potion, I didn't use any of them. Yeah, gonna do that right now. To have that on the next fight at least. Alright, so first veteran boss down. That went much smoother than I expected. And now we're gonna make our way to the second and third boss, which are over on the other side of the map. So we're gonna have to dodge all these burning trees and bushes right here, and also dodge some of the trash mobs, because I don't really want to deal with them if I don't have to. Oh, actually I just pulled them. Alright, here we go, trash mobs, show me what you have. That's a veteran. No, yeah, it actually is a veteran. Yeah, didn't really feel like that. But as I said, that was the boss I just killed was the easiest boss in this dungeon, as far as I know. So yeah, the other bosses are probably gonna be a bit more of a challenge. Alright, yeah, just gonna keep going this way. I'm actually gonna sneak here because I really don't want to get noticed. Just gonna go sneak past all of them. Swim across here, go sneak again. Gonna go first person for the immersion. You don't notice me. Oh, actually, I think I won't be able to sneak past them. Yeah, I won't be able to sneak through it. Yeah, just gonna attack them. Screw it! Die! Trash mobs, die! Don't kill me! Alright. Actually, I remember this dungeon was actually the first dungeon I was ever like farming. I did this back to back when I created my first character, which was a Dragon Knight, because I wanted to get the, what's it called again? I think it is Spell Powered Fuel? No, Burning Spell Weave, right. Burning Spell Weave set, which drops in this dungeon. And I was farming that, so I was doing it back to back. So I basically know this dungeon by heart right now. I've done it so many times. Yeah. That really was a funny time back then when I did my first character. I didn't really know anything about, like, I didn't even know about auto attack weaving back then. And I was just using my abilities all of the time. And then when I ran out of resources, I just heavy attacked. And that was basically it. Actually, at the very first, there was even a time where I didn't know about heavy attacking giving you back resources. So what I would do is, whenever I just ran out of resources, I was like, oh well, I guess this build can't sustain. I'm just gonna have to use different abilities. So I wouldn't use any ability which costs like a lot of resource because I couldn't sustain. And I was like, oh, I have to sustain. I can't use these abilities, they are too expensive. But yeah, then at some point I realized, oh, heavy attacking actually gives you back resources. At least when you're using a weapon, which is not right now, but on a normal build. So yeah, those were funny times. I think this game does quite a poor job of explaining all of its mechanics to new players. If you're a new player, you're not gonna know that stuff. You're gonna think, I mean, maybe they tell you that in some kind of text tutorial, but to be honest, like, nobody's gonna read that. And also the tutorial right at the start of the game, most people I have seen come into this game recently, they didn't really listen to what the NPC was saying and stuff, because they were just like, let me fight some stuff, man, why am I in this prison? You know, because the tutorial area is a prison. So they were like, yeah, just let me go into the open world, let me play with my friends. And most people were pretty annoyed by the tutorial in that way. So they didn't really listen to, like, oh, I have to block, or I have to interrupt stuff, or I have to, I don't know, I have to heavy attack and stuff. Most people are just not noticing those mechanics. And yeah, up right there, the stairs, there's gonna be the second boss. So let's see how that goes. If I remember this correctly, this boss should also be pretty easy, so that's not going to be a real test of the abilities yet. But at least it should be a little bit harder than the first boss. So let's try to kill off these trash mobs here first. Obviously don't forget to put down the rune focus. And kill these goblins. And I actually keep respawning, it's a shame. But the good thing with these trash mobs is when I damage them, I heal. So they're gonna give me a lot of sustain actually if they keep respawning. So I don't mind. They can just come at me. Yeah, so heavy attack is blocked. Yeah, actually, like, for the first maybe like couple days or even weeks I was playing this game, I didn't know that blocking a heavy attack prevents you from getting stunned. I know it's like the most basic thing, and even it's also a mechanic in Skyrim, so most players just intuitively know that. But I was like, yeah, like blocking reduces damage, okay, but I keep getting stunned by this stuff. And then I realized, oh yeah, you have to block specifically the heavy attacks. Yeah, like this one, so that I don't get stunned, but instead they get knocked back. Yeah, it was funny times, man. Playing this for the first couple of times, really didn't know what I was doing. And as you can see, I still don't really know what I'm doing. I still keep almost dying right here, but it's fine. Yeah, Burning Spell Weave, that was the first set I was farming. It's quite good if you're using Dragon Knight. I guess it might be replaced by now by some of the other sets that came out after it. But back when I was starting with this game, man, that set was a main set, man. Everybody was running it. Everybody. All right, this is the first boss, which may actually kill me, I guess, because this is a lot more difficult, I think, than the other bosses. But yeah, we're just gonna have to find out because things may be different on this no weapon build than I know from other builds. Yeah, main thing with this boss is just obviously to not stand in the fire. And as you can see, his teleport stuff does quite a bit of damage. So I'm gonna have to look out and block that if I don't want to die. And yeah, just avoid the fire and avoid the heavy attack. That's basically it. I mean, so far he's actually not doing as much damage as I expected. So I guess it's going well. I really didn't expect this build to do so well on Veteran Dungeon solo, actually. I really expected me to die at least a couple times by now. But seems to be going fine. And I mean, it's not even that optimized right now, so I guess it's just gonna get better in the future. And again, I keep kind of sustaining my Magicka right here, even though I'm not using a potion. But actually, now that I say that, I probably won't have to change anything about the build. I just have to start using potions. Because all of this time I was not using potions. But if I'm using a Magicka potion, all of these problems should actually go away. I didn't have to use it yet in this fight. As you can see, my Magicka is on point all of the time, so it's going quite well without it. But as soon as I run out of Magicka, I'm just going to use the potion, and then we should be more than fine, actually. Are you German? Yes, I think you can notice that from my accent. Yeah, I am German. Yeah, I know actually some people, some people who don't speak English natively, they actually think that I'm from England or something, but if you're a native English speaker, then you're gonna notice that I'm not from England. Not only because of the accent, but obviously because my English is not as good as that of a native speaker. So. Oh, actually, it might die here. Let me watch out. Oh, heavy attack, block that. Okay, we're fine. I almost died there because I was concentrating on what to say. Alright, now we can just start using the fire beam, or like the light beam, I guess, again. And deal massive damage, 15,000 damage crit, here we go, 16,000. 17,000. Yeah, I don't know anything else right now. Just gonna die, man. 19,000 damage crit. 20,000 damage crit. And there he goes. Can you push him off the cliff? Actually, yes. Or actually, no, you can't, because he's a boss. And bosses in this game have CC immunity. I'm not quite sure. You might be somehow cheese him down the cliff though, because if you would drag him over like here and then turn around, and then he would stand like right here and hit you, and you were standing here. If he does the heavy attack and you block it, he gets pushed back a little bit. So that might be enough to push him over the edge. But the thing is, that's not gonna help you because he's just gonna fall down there, and then you have to like either he will reset, so he might just reset and go back to full health, and you have to restart the fight, or he may just run up here again, and then you just drag the fight even longer. So I don't think that's a good idea, but it would for sure be funny to try that actually. I might try some of these funny things in the future, on future videos, because I'm not really focused on like doing the most hardcore trial groups or like doing achievement runs or something like that. I much rather enjoy this game for like some laid back fun experience, which is why I'm doing these solo builds all the time, because I think that's much more of a challenge, because as you can see, I'm able to do this dungeon with no weapon on veteran without a group. So basically you can just think about how easy this would be if I was using a weapon and I also had 3 more people to do this with. So I think that the dungeons in this game are just way too easy to be enjoyed in a group of 4. But the trials, obviously, they are challenging. So if you're looking for a challenge with a group, you can do trials. But most of the time, I just find those 12-man trial groups to just be too try-hard, because I don't want to have to intensely focus on this game for like 1 hour or something to do a trial, and just to make sure I don't die and stuff, because otherwise you're gonna get blamed. And I think this game is made to have fun. So I'm gonna do whatever is fun to me, and I'm not really gonna focus on like doing the hardest trials and stuff like that. But I do enjoy a challenge, and that's why I'm doing these solo builds, because if you do these, I'm actually gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. Oh, I might not. Oh, that was super close. That was super close. But yeah, if you do solo builds, then this stuff is going to be challenging. And even if you have the best solo build ever, some of the veteran dungeons get really hard, especially the DLC dungeon. So if you're looking for a challenge, then try to solo some DLC veteran dungeons, man. That's gonna be a challenge. And also, like, I'm trying to even push that further. As you might have seen on my other video, like my other stream, first stream that I did, I was talking about in the future trying to solo a trial, which is definitely my kind of end goal, to be able to solo a trial, but I'm not even sure if that's ever going to be possible on any build. I've seen people done it on YouTube in the past, but since then quite a lot of things changed, and I'm not sure actually if you could do that anymore, because back then some of the sets they were using were way more powerful, and also some of the enemies were weaker than they are right now. So they actually buffed some of the enemies, and I'm not sure if you could even solo a trial anymore right now. But that's not going to stop me from trying. But obviously with this build, like this no weapon 1-bar build, it's just going to remain a fun build. Like this is never going to be able to solo a trial. Not even close to it. Yeah, I think it's really fun. And also I think I will have quite a lot of fun taking this into daily random dungeons with a group. Just because of, as I said, people have been commenting on like, man, you don't have a weapon, where's the weapon? And stuff like that. And then, yeah, then they just see me solo a veteran dungeon, I guess. And people are surprised. Because they think that without a weapon you can't be powerful. But you actually can. It's just gonna be... just gonna have to get a good build and stuff. And also I really enjoy coming up with my own build. But as I'm following the ESO scene quite a lot on like YouTube, I've seen a lot of builds already. Especially like even like solo builds and stuff, even though not many people focus on solo builds, but there still are a lot of solo builds out there. So I've seen a lot of those, but like for this no weapon build, I've not seen anybody do anything close to this build so far. So that's what I enjoy most actually, is coming up with my completely own ideas, my completely own builds, and not using stuff that other people have already like used or recommended. Because the most fun activity for me in any role-playing game really is to come up with a creative and powerful build. And I found this no weapon build to be the most challenging and also the most, I guess, creative build idea I could come up with. So that's the main reason I'm doing it. I mean, it's obviously not going to be as good as the same build with weapons, but the challenge was really in choosing the right gear set, and choosing the right CP and everything, so that I can still do damage without a weapon. And yeah, I think that this is already kind of working right now. We're getting close to the last boss actually. And after that, I mean, if I can complete this veteran dungeon without dying, then that would prove to me that this build is viable as a solo build. And I think that would just be cool. So when we go up the stairs right there's going to be one more kind of mini-boss. And right after that mini-boss, there's going to be the final boss. And the thing with the final boss is that it's gonna spawn a lot of ads. So yeah, and the ads spawn like really spread across the room. So I can't really use my spear attack here to kill them all at once. So I'm gonna see what I can do about that. Maybe I'm just gonna ignore the ads and just focus on the boss and try to heal enough so that they don't kill me. Oh yeah, actually it's one more trash group right here, and then up there is the B-boss. Okay, just have to remember to use this rune focus here, this ground ability. Alright. Yeah, kill off these last trash mobs. I think also what the fact that you can use your ultimate so much because you have major heroism with the Oaken Soul Ring, I think that's actually very underappreciated. Like, people don't really talk about that. Yeah. Great stream as always. Hope I can catch the next one. I've got to prepare for an exam tomorrow. Oral exam. Have fun streaming. Yeah, thanks, man. And yeah, good luck preparing for the exam. Actually, yeah, as I know you personally, I know what exam you're doing, and I'm actually gonna do the same exam. But you are doing the responsible thing, and you are preparing for it, whereas I am doing the irresponsible thing, and I'm just gonna stream playing ESO. But yeah, good luck, man, and I'm gonna see you there tomorrow. Yeah, this is the final mini boss before the final boss. Actually, these you might think that when she's doing the copies of herself, that's a dangerous thing because there's more of her. But if you're using something like I'm using with the puncturing strike spear, this spear, actually I might die. Okay. If you're using something like the puncturing strikes here, then more trash mobs actually means more healing for you. So those things are actually helping you, not damaging you. And yeah, you good anyways, or love? Alright. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're gonna do just fine on the exam, man. We're gonna do just fine. Alright, yeah, I see some kind of weird bot spamming stuff in the chat right now. Okay. I hope that... Oh, I actually messed that up because I was watching the chat. I hope that YouTube is gonna maybe remove those messages automatically. I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, whatever. So just gonna have to retry this again. I was distracted, so I kind of failed at the end there, but yeah. It's actually kind of sad because otherwise this would have been no death so far. But yeah, whatever. Alright, so there's the copies again. I'll send them off, or actually... Oh, damn it, okay. Yeah, I should have blocked there. That was another heavy attack, and I didn't block. Okay, so yeah, this is actually the first challenging boss, so I will just have to concentrate and kind of try hard this one. And as I'm saying that, I'm using the wrong ability. But yeah, it's whatever. Okay, there's fire. There's copy. And yeah, if I block the heavy attack like this, then we should be fine. Alright, not gonna get me this time. The thing with a build like this, where you are relying on your damage to heal you, is that when you're in a situation where you can't really deal damage, then you're kind of screwed, because you can't heal yourself, and if there's incoming damage, you're just gonna die. So you really have to think kind of a little bit ahead in some situations to stay being able to do damage. Oh, actually, I used the ultimate. Okay, no. I thought I used it too early to hit them, but I did hit them. So. Yeah. Also, another thing, as I'm blocking these heavy attacks, most of them, or probably like in general, I could just dodge roll them. But I have some really bad experiences with trying to dodge roll heavy attacks. So as long as I'm not really low on stamina, I just prefer blocking them. Because there's nothing that can go wrong with that. And because I'm playing on Stadia, like I'm playing on a cloud gaming service, I've got quite a bit of delay. And so it's really hard for me to time this correctly and make sure that I'm actually dodge rolling when the attack is coming in. Which is why I prefer just blocking heavy attacks like this. That's really what it is. And yeah, now her health is going low again, so I'm gonna be able to use Radiant Glory in a second there. And just gonna do a lot more damage. Yeah, the thing with Radiant Glory is because of the animation, like this huge kind of explosion of light which is happening at her, it's sometimes kind of hard for me to see like heavy attacks and incoming mechanics like this. Which is why I sometimes die actually, because I just don't see the heavy attack coming. But yeah, if you do a boss multiple times, then you start being able to predict when they will heavy attack. So I guess that helps. And yeah, right there I can just use the fire beam actually. And yeah, there she goes. She should die just in a second. Alright. So, on to the final boss it is. Yeah, gonna see how that one goes. Go ahead, beat her up. Yeah, I did, man. I did. So, I actually did beat up her and her clones. So it was a big beating. Alright, so yeah, last boss is gonna walk out of that arc there in just a second. There we go. And yeah, the thing is that there's gonna be a lot of archers spawning all around here. And also after a certain time, he's gonna start like jumping around these platforms. So while he's going to another platform, I have to follow him, and in that time, I will have to make sure I do enough damage to heal myself, because I can't stand in a rune focus and stuff at that time. So I just hope there's not going to be too much incoming damage, which would kill me. So yeah, just gonna hope I'm gonna be able to kill him rather quickly, because otherwise it's just gonna be more and more ads. And yeah, also gonna of course have to watch out for this kind of guys. Actually, I would just kill him right here, because I need something to heal along the way. You could already see my health getting lower there, and I would have, if I would have run the whole way, I would have probably died. And I'm actually dying here. Okay. So I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna be able to beat this, because it seems he does a lot of damage, and I might not have enough heals for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna try again for now. Give this a couple of tries, and gonna see if I can finish the dungeon that way. Come here, man. Walk into my trap. There we go. So yeah. Yeah, the thing is, like, whenever I'm using anything else than my main spammable, I'm not really getting healed a lot, which is kind of devastating. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I do have a CP, which gives me health regeneration when I have more ultimate available. So actually, I'm not going to use my ultimate right now, because it doesn't heal me, and I'm instead going to use... oh, damn it. I'm gonna die again. Okay, that kind of sucks. Again, this is exactly what I said, what I meant when I said he's gonna jump over and then I have to run over. And while I'm running, I can't heal. But now what I'm actually gonna do is use the light beam, the Radiant Glory, in that time, because it doesn't heal me as much as the spear does, but it at least heals for a bit. So maybe that lets me survive. And actually also, let me check out if I have a healing potion. Yeah, I do. Major Fortitude. Yeah, okay. Let me actually use that as well instead of the Magica Recovery. I think that's gonna help more. So, alright. I'm not sure why I don't have any buffs showing right now. Okay, so there seems to be a kind of a weird bug, which doesn't show me my buffs, but it's okay. So I'm not sure if he actually starts doing more damage as soon as he kind of teleports over there. But that may be the case, actually. Because he deals a lot of damage when I'm fighting him right here, but over there he keeps doing more damage than I can heal. Maybe also it's just because of the rune focus, because I'm not using the rune focus fast enough. So I'm just gonna use heal potion right here. Just gonna keep me alive for for this bit at least. And also I'm gonna stop using my other skills and just gonna use the spammable. Actually, I can't afford to do that because it's just gonna drain my magicka instead. So yeah, this might be a real challenge because if I use the spammable all the time, oh damn, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep. Probably gonna die. Okay, actually just survive for another minute. But yeah, these ads are getting more and more, and I don't think I can keep this up for the whole duration of the fight. So, oh damn it, I ran into the wrong direction, which is really bad. Okay, here we go. Oh damn, this is super hard right now. Also, he's not really taking a lot of damage, he's really tanky. I hope I can beat him, man. Really hope so. The key is also just running after him fast enough that I can start healing again before he damages me. And as you can see, I'm running low on magicka and there's really nothing I can do about it. I might want to switch back to the magicka potion actually, because if I don't have magicka I can't heal, and then I'm just gonna die, like I'm doing right now. Probably. I have to stop right here to damage this to heal me. On a dodge roll here, try to... yeah, this is not gonna go well. This is not going well. Yeah, this is just more and more of these ads. So in the next attempt, I'm gonna try to actually kill the ads, because if I don't, as you can see, they're just gonna get more and more, and I'm not gonna be able to finish the boss. So what I'm gonna do now is switch to the magicka potion again, so that I can spam my ability to heal. And also I'm gonna kill the ads, so that they don't overwhelm me over time. Alright, so I'll give this 1 or 2 more tries, and then if that doesn't work, I'm gonna go back to some other stuff maybe. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to do this if I use these tactics. So let's set the trap, walk in there, perfect. And yeah, just gonna not use the ultimate to get the extra health recovery. And I'm just gonna focus this ad immediately, because I don't want to get overwhelmed later on, like I just did. There he goes. Oh damn it. Alright. So yeah, I think that I may be able to finish this, but this is actually going, this is really hard. But no, might not be able to do it. Okay, should focus the ad again. Oh, damn it, I really have to... No. Okay. We're good for another minute. Is there another ad? No, right? Yeah. Okay. Just me and him. Okay. Didn't he spawn an ad? Oh, he's spawning him now, damn it. He just ran past him basically. Come on, don't die. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna focus the ad as soon as he moves again. Right now, perfect. And now I'm gonna kill the ad. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually starting to think that I may be able to do this, to finish this. Oh no 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 no! Just as I said it. Just when I was saying it, I got killed again. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try. Because I did kind of mess up in the end there. I didn't use my rune focus to get a heal. So yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time. And if I don't manage it, then it's okay. I mean, I honestly didn't even expect to get this far with this build. But yeah. Okay, just focus this one. Let's get it down as quickly as possible, and then go back to him. Okay, he goes over there. Okay, he spawned an ad behind me. Oh, did he? Oh, he actually didn't. I think that was kind of an AoE ability that he was using there. Oh, oh no, 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 don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, this feels like it's actually doable, but I really have to focus to always use these abilities correctly and stuff. Okay. I mean, as long as I'm standing in the rune focus, I'm actually healing enough. But as soon as I don't stand in the rune focus, like right now, it's actually really hard to stay alive. Let's focus the air and stand in the rune focus as well. I mean, if I was to kill him, that would actually be quite a great achievement after this fight. I would really feel good about that, so I'm definitely gonna try. He's summoned another ad. Let's focus that. Okay, here we go. I feel like I'm doing much less damage than last time, actually. I'm not sure why that is. My armor doesn't appear to be broken just yet. Did he summon another minion? No, okay. Yeah, I mean, this fight is kind of tedious right now, but I guess that's what you get if you go into a dungeon without a weapon. Okay, just mustn't forget to put down the rune focus. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't appear to be doing more damage over time, so as long as I keep killing the ads, this should in theory be doable. This should be doable. This kind of feels like the one-bar Templar build that people have been doing a lot. Actually, the one-button Templar build that people have been doing a lot, because I'm just spamming Radiant Strike, whatever it's called. Oh, please don't die here! Please don't die! Please don't die! All right, okay, that was close again. Oh, nice! Actually, I'm right beside my room. Okay, run, 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 run. Where is he? Oh, over there, damn it. Watch. Rune focus. Don't die, don't die, okay. Yeah, he's still got 3 million health, but I guess I already took off like about 2 million maybe.
Rise, minion.
Okay, add, kill that. Oh man, this definitely is the most challenging solo fight of my life. I mean, there have already been solo fights that I failed, obviously, but they were not challenging. They were just straight out too hard, and they just kept wiping. But with this guy, I feel like it's doable, but at the same time, it's really hard to do. You know, so yeah, that's actually exactly what I guess is what you call a challenge, right? It's that you know you can potentially do it, but it's really hard to do. All right, let's kill the ad. I really hope I don't mess up at some point here because I've already been fighting him for quite a long time now. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it. Run, 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 run. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Full focus. Don't die, don't die. Okay. I think we're good for another minute. Kill the ad. Room focus. Kill the ad. Yeah, and that's also the thing. Like, as you can see, I've changed my tactic with every single try I'm doing right now. So you just learn from your mistakes, you know. You really do. At least you should. And if you do, then you're going to be fine. You're going to be able to beat most of the challenges. And there's people like who are especially like new players who just reached maximum level and maybe have been playing that for some days only, and they are kind of afraid of doing like veteran dungeons and stuff because they feel it's going to be too hard. But I mean, you can do it in a group of 4 people, and as you can see, I'm doing this without a weapon on an unoptimized build, and I'm kind of doing fine. So I guess what I want to say is I really encourage you, if you are kind of a new player and you haven't done any veteran dungeons yet, don't be afraid. Just use the group finder to do kind of maybe a random veteran dungeon or a specific veteran dungeon, and just try it out. Most people in this game are really friendly, and if you don't manage to do a dungeon or you keep dying, then they're gonna help you. They're gonna tell you what to do, how to improve, and I really think that everybody should use their chance kind of to experience all of the content in the game. And you don't have to start doing like veteran trials right off the bat if you're max level, if you just got max level. But yeah, veteran dungeons, you can definitely do those. Especially the core game ones, which are not the DSC ones, so like the one I'm doing right now, City of Ash 1, Wearer's Tours 1, and stuff like that. You can definitely do those if you have a group and you don't really have to be very experienced. Yeah, just if you're more of a new player, I would recommend you probably should use a weapon. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Alright, and now he's getting so low health that I can actually use Radiant Glory, and this should make things quite a lot easier because it deals a lot more damage and it heals for more. So as he keeps getting lower, we should be healing more. Unless, of course, I'm fighting these ads, because against these ads, I can't use Radiant, which is obviously not going to be low health from the start. So, yeah, but against him, using this light beam here, Radiant Glory, doing a lot of damage and healing me for quite a lot. So, it should have gotten a little bit easier now.
Rise, minions.
But let me not get overconfident, because otherwise I'm gonna die. Pretty sure. Okay, let me not forget to put down the rune focus over here. So with that, I'm gonna run over to him as quickly as I can. Use rune focus again. And yeah, I'm definitely not gonna say what I'm thinking right now because I don't want to jinx it. Oh, there's actually 2 ads now. That's kind of a problem, actually. Oh, he's summoning a 3rd one? Damn it. Let me just kill the 2nd one and then I'm gonna have to focus him again because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to keep up with the minions who spawned, actually. Let me just focus on him now. I mean, the ads don't really do nearly as much damage as him, so if I just focus on him and do a lot of damage with Radiant Glory, that should be fine right now. I really hope I'm not making a mistake and focus on him, but it seems good right now. Radiant Glory is really doing its job, 17k crit right there. Okay, definitely have to avoid dying here. Okay, he's at 300k health, 250k, come on, we have to do this. Come on, we're so close. Come on, die. Come on. Yes! Yes! Damn it, after all this time, that's really nice, okay. Whew! I'm sweating right now. Okay. Oh man. That was probably the most intense fight I have ever experienced. Whew. All right. Okay. So yeah, after like 5 or 6 tries maybe, finally did it. Got him down. And yeah, as you can see, you can finish veteran trials solo without a weapon. It's just really hard. So let's collect this stuff. All right. Even collected a few more set items right here. That's cool. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. We did 2 dungeons, 1 normal dungeon at first, and then this veteran dungeon. And after quite a lot of setbacks and deaths on the last 2 bosses, we finished it. And I guess that what matters. As you can see, no weapon, 1 bar, and yeah, you can do it, guys. Again, I'm gonna do more details like build show-offs and theory crafting in the future. And yeah, so if you wanna stay tuned for that, I would be very happy. You can subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions about ESO, maybe if you're a new player and you need help, or you just need some guidance with doing a build or something, always feel free to message me. You can comment on this video as this goes onto YouTube after the live stream, or you can message me in the game if you want. I'm on the EU server, so that's where you can find me. And can I show you my name right here? Actually, oh yeah, over here. No, not there. Right here. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's actually not right there. But yeah, my name in game is DeWatch. Let me just type something in the chat so you can see it. So you can just Oh, that's actually my character name. But you can search by that as well. But my name in-game is DeWatch, just without the ESO at the end. And yeah, you can add me as a friend if you want. You can message me. And I'm always glad to help anyone who has any questions or who's a new player or anything like that. So feel free to reach out. And if you want to stay tuned for more videos and live streams, then you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for tuning in today and watching me on this second live stream I ever did. And yeah, with that, bye for now.